Hey y'all, I won't be here too long with y'all, but just coming to talk to y'all and give y'all an update. I know I look a mess, but just wanted to give y'all an update. So we did, we did lose the fight. We did lose the fight to council, and yeah, it's just something that happened so fast. Like, it's unreal. And I'm so heartbroken. I mean, it's something that I never knew. You know, we hear people talk about cancer all the time. We hear people talk about cancer all the time. But you know, we hear what people endure. We hear the different types of cancers. And we hear the stories. But y'all, this cancer came into our world in July. And Monday, my sister lost the battle to cancer. And she got little kids, y'all. She got little kids. And I'm trying to be strong for them. And it is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And we went through a battle. We went through a battle and everything happened so fast. And it started out from just like a back pain. She had a back pain. And she kept going to the doctor. And they couldn't figure out what was wrong. They couldn't figure out what was wrong, and we kept going back to one hospital. And then when we went to the next hospital, it was already going on. And we thought we had time, but by the time we looked again, it already had spread it. And she wanted to fight. She wanted to fight. She wanted to live. She said she wanted to live, and she said she wanted to fight. And I told her, well, let's fight. And so we began to fight against cancer in June. And we tried to do chemo. And chemo was just breaking, it was just breaking her body down. But no matter how it was breaking her down, she still wanted to fight. She wanted to live. And we got a couple of chemos in, but the chemo had broke her down so bad. And I don't know if that is designed for people body. Maybe it's designed for people body that may have different types of cancer, but the type of cancer that she had, it just broke her body more down than helping her body. And so when we got to the second chemotherapy, it was making her so weak. It was making her so weak till she couldn't keep nothing down at that point. And so we went back, had to go in the hospital just to get strength to try to fight another one, you know, to try to stand up against the cancer. And her body just never got strong enough after we went to the third chemo. And so she just began to get weaker and weaker. And y'all, she fought so hard. Oh my God, she fought so hard. And I would sit by. I went to every chemo. I went to every appointment. I did. I did what I could as a sister. And when she got home, she started to get disoriented. Like she could remember things, but she couldn't remember things. She would come in, but she would go out. And it was like it was messing with her mind. And y'all know I've been going in about her because me and the family seen differences. Well, not I won't say the whole family, just her household. We seen different. The things that she had asked me to do, they didn't wanna respect it after she got disoriented. And so I had began to just, I even came to y'all, if y'all, and was telling y'all, like, for a minute, I had been banned from seeing her. Mind you, I had been with her every day. And it's really heartbreaking this morning because that time, it's time that I can't get back now. And so 2 days before she left, which was Friday of last week, I was allowed to see her. And when I got back to her, she couldn't talk to me no more. So mind you, we had got to that point from July to January, this past Friday. I know she could hear me, but she couldn't talk back to me. And so I made a promise to her and I told her that I would do the best that I could to look after her kids. I gave her my word. And so we all started to, the nurse that came in, we all started to, she told us that we needed to say our goodbyes. How do you say goodbye? How can you say goodbye to somebody that you love? But she told us that she felt like that's what she was waiting for. And so I had the conversation with her. And I told her that I was so proud of her and how much I loved her, and that I would continue to be about her children, how I stood with her. And we my mom, my sisters, her girls. And I know that must have been the hardest thing in the world to do, but they did. They also told her how proud they were of her and told her that if she wanted to leave, it was okay. But one person didn't, and it was her baby boy. And I told my niece that she needed to make sure that he did, but it was his choice. And so Sunday night, he finally found the courage. He finally found the strength to talk to his mama. And a couple of hours later, she left. She gained her wings. She waited for her baby. I tell her story because I want y'all to understand that life is so short. And we take everyday life for granted all the time. All the time. We take everyday life for granted all the time. And we be mad about stuff and we just stay mad forever. Them not letting me see her, it was selfish. It was selfish because we were supposed to be focused on her. And people begin to be focused on their own feelings. And I'm so mad this morning. I'm mad because they took like 3 weeks away from me, to be exact. And she looked forward to me being there. She looked forward to me holding her hand. She looked forward to me telling her that I was proud of her. And when somebody fighting a battle, they look forward to the people that start the battle with them. I never knew cancer could destroy somebody in the amount of time that it destroyed her. And it did a number on her body. And I know I can never, ever, ever get her back. And I lost my baby. My baby was only 16 years old. And he was a good kid. And he was set up by some friends. And they waited for him at the end of the street. And when he got to the end of the street, they shot my baby. And they killed him. And when I got there, he was already gone. And I just remember getting out and trying to run to him. But he was already gone. And I just remember them asking to show him a picture of him. And I pulled out my phone and I showed them a picture. And it was my baby. That was the most darkest moment of my life. My boy played football. He had a job. He was a AB student. And it seemed like the good people, we losing a lot of the good people. But I said that to say this. That was the most darkest moment of my life. And this same sister that I just lost, she dried my eyes. And she helped me to get everything together for my baby. To lay him to rest. That same sister stood with me. And we just had the trial for my baby in November. And that's the same sister that stood with me in the courtroom and looked the person that killed my baby in the eyes. She stood by my side. And so now, I'm left to try to be for her children. Even though they did me like that, I'm left to be the person for her children that she was for me. And so, y'all, I said that to say, don't take life for granted. Don't. If you mad with somebody, patch it up. I seen my baby leave here, and he was only 16. And I just seen my sister, my big sister, leave here right behind him. And the funny thing about it is, my son's name was Chavan, and her name was Chan. I named my baby after her. And so today, y'all, I just want to get a message. I don't know who it's for, but I want to tell y'all, love on your people, love on your children, love on your family, live, laugh, and love. So, I'm out here today, y'all. I'm trying to get her shirts together. I got a shop out here. I had kind of lost myself trying to be by her side, and so I paused everything. But I actually started a little clothing line when I lost my boy. And so today, I'm getting my embroidery machine and things like that to do her handkerchiefs and her pins and her shirts. So I got about 60 shirts to do. So I came out here to try to straighten up a little bit. And as y'all can see, I'm still putting Christmas stuff away. And so, y'all, I don't even know how, but I just know that staying busy for my boy, for my son, I stayed busy when I lost him. That's how I ended up learning how to embroider. And I just stayed busy. And that's all I know to do now. So I'm trying to straighten up a little bit out here and put Christmas stuff away. I just been in a whole nother world. And another world. And now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get all these kids' clothes, all these kids' shoes. Like I knew what we was battling, so to say, but you know, you could hear a time limit that somebody give you, but you still don't accept the fact that it's gonna happen. And so I never thought about really being prepared to, and my kids and stuff, that I would have to get prepared, clothes and shoes, and making sure that I do for her what she did for my son. And so I didn't come to stay here long. I felt like I had a message to give to people today. And it's, if you can patch something up with somebody, if you can get beyond differences, if you can do it. If you can do it. But thank y'all for tuning in. You're right. You're right. The only difference, stay positive. The only difference between good day and a bad day is your attitude. Your days are what you make it. You're right. You're right. So y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I just felt that on my spirit to give that message. I got a lot to do with him. So I'll let y'all see my flow. I've been working on this shop, getting it together. Maybe I get it together all the way now. So y'all, I did my floors. I hand painted them. I just came out here one day and hand painted them. And I've been working to get it together. And it's coming along. So y'all, won't stay long. Got a lot of stuff I need to be getting together. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'll see y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, y'all.